Love is a powerful force, but sometimes the people who are closest to you may not understand it fully. It's a heartbreaking feeling to love someone so deeply and yet feel torn between your love for them and the fear of disappointing those you hold dear. The choice of who to spend your life with is a deeply personal decision. But when your family doesn't agree with that choice, it feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, and it can be incredibly isolating. In a world where we are taught to value the opinions of those who love us, it can be challenging to stand up for what your heart truly desires when the very people who raised you stand against it. When love feels like the right path, but the people closest to you don't see it, you find yourself at a crossroads. It's a painful and confusing experience, questioning whether love is enough to overcome the barrier of family approval. Every relationship is unique, but sometimes it feels like you need permission to love. When your family doesn't support your relationship, it can leave you feeling lost between two worlds, the world of love and the world of familial expectations. It's one of the hardest things in life to choose between your family and the person you love. The fear of disappointing your family can weigh on you, while the desire to live authentically in your love is just as strong. There are moments in life when the people who love you most don't understand the choices you're making, and it can leave you feeling like you're trapped in a battle of loyalty between love and family. The path to happiness isn't always easy, especially when the people you care about the most can't see the vision of your love. It's like trying to walk a path that feels right for your heart, but the road is blocked by the concerns of others. When love doesn't match the expectations of those around you, it can leave you feeling like an outsider in your own family. The emotional turmoil is real as you try to reconcile the desires of your heart with the people who have shaped your life. It's never easy when your family doesn't support your relationship, but sometimes the hardest part isn't just the disagreement. It's the fear that your love might not be enough to overcome their doubts. In the quiet moments of doubt, we ask ourselves if we are strong enough to stand up for our love. It's a test of faith, not just in the person we love, but in the strength of our own conviction. At the intersection of love and family expectations, we often feel torn. The path we wish to take may not align with the path our family wants for us, and that feeling of division can be deeply painful. Love is a journey, but when your family doesn't understand that journey, it becomes a lonely road. You find yourself navigating the complexities of emotions, trying to decide if it's worth it to walk that path alone. To love someone truly and deeply is to accept them for who they are. But what do you do when the people closest to you don't share that acceptance, you're left questioning the value of your love against the weight of familial expectations. A love story isn't just between two people, it involves the world around them. When the people who shaped your life can't support the love you've found, it can make the journey feel uncertain and full of doubt. When you love someone so deeply, but your family doesn't agree with that love, it creates a bittersweet ache in your heart. You want to honor both your heart and your family, but sometimes those two forces seem so far apart. Every decision we make in life is influenced by the people we love, but sometimes those decisions clash. When family doesn't approve of the love you've chosen, it leaves you questioning how to balance your love with their expectations. The love you have for someone should never need to be justified, but when your family doesn't understand, it feels like you have to defend it every day. It's exhausting to constantly explain why your love is worth fighting for. There's a deep sadness that comes from loving someone, but knowing that the people who mean the most to you don't see the worth in that love. It feels like a divide that's impossible to bridge, no matter how much you try. Love is supposed to be freeing, but when your family disapproves, it feels like your love is shackled. You begin to wonder if love is truly enough when the people who matter most can't see its value. You stand in the middle, caught between love and family. Every decision feels like a tug of war, and no matter how hard you try to make everyone happy, the internal conflict never seems to end. It's a difficult place to be in when your heart wants one thing and your family is pulling you in another direction. The sense of longing for both love and acceptance can create an emotional roller coaster.